Hey everyone, Rei Moonwuff here. Welcome back to my playthrough of Pokemon Sword. Last time we started our adventure and started investigating some of the legends of the Crown Tundra and encountered Calyrex, the first of many legendaries. This guy. Today we are going to be asking the villagers around about the legendary horse of sorts that they would ride on, so let's get to talking. The King's Loyal Steed? Loyal Steed, You know, that reminds me, I know a lawyer named Steve in Motostoke. I wonder what Lawyer Steve is up to these days. Really? The King's Loyal Steed? I was told that it was a wondrous fur coat as white as untouched snow. I heard that the King's Loyal Steed has a beautiful fur coat that was as dark as night. Okay, that's two separate Pokemon. The mayor's not home at the moment. He went to look at the fields in the Giant's Bed. You can go look for him if you're in a hurry. Fields in the Giant's Bed are to the southeast of the village. Go through Frostpoint Field and just keep going to the left. Alright, good to know. Can we actually go into his house? There's a note stuck in the door. Alrighty. Might as well talk to some other characters. Loyal Steed? Well, I've been told there was once a belligerent ruffian that would ruin all our harvests. Doesn't sound like something I'd get along with. Huh. The King's Loyal Steed is said to have had a favorite food. I can't remember for the life of me what it was. The mayor knows a lot about the old legends like that. Gee, a horse, and you all grow something similar. Gee, I wonder what he actually likes. But anyway, we can actually start going into the Crown Tundra proper now. Grabbing a few items here and there, EXP candies, energy roots. If I pick up every shiny item, we'll be here until next Sunday. So, let's see. Oh, a Stormjourner. Ah, here we go. Here's the mayor. Alas, this field's no good either. The soil is barren, no crop could possibly grow here now. Perhaps the lands of the Crown Tundra truly are beyond hope. What's this? Oh, our dear visitor, what brings you here? I've got some questions. You want to learn about the Loyal Steed, the King of the Bountiful Harvests? Well, this is hardly the place for storytelling. Come to my home in Freezington. It's better to have a nice chat in the warmth, after all. Please visit whenever you're ready. I'll be waiting. So, yeah. There's some few barren fields, and there's the giant fuck-off tree. In one of the legends, if we go there right away, we'll trigger another event. But that's not something I want to do just yet. We'll be doing a bit of exploring later on, but as you can see, this area is quite massive, and there's a lot of raid battles and the like. All sorts of legendary Pokemon to deal with. So yeah, it's a place for you to kind of get anything and everything you could ever want in terms of legendary Pokemon. Lore-wise, I have questions about why we can find legendary Pokemon all around, but that's just the Pokemon historian in me going kind of berserk in a way. Oh, I'm actually thinking back to the days when I used to have an old YouTube channel, and the original idea of the channel was to do podcast-like talks about mythology and technology within the Pokemon world, and it was just three dumbasses just talking out our asses pretty much. But it was a fun idea, and I miss those days. Wish I could do those again, but my brain's a little too dumb to do that on my own. Anywho's it, mere time. Have you seen what has happened to the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvests? Its head has become massive. You say that that's the way the king's supposed to look? Now that you mention it, it does resemble the design on our town's souvenir shirts. But you speak as if you've seen the king with your own 2 eyes. The statue's been broken since I was a child. Oh, of course, you wanted to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvests. Well, I don't know why you're interested in such things, but come then, follow me. An old book I read long ago said that the king's loyal steed was particularly fond of a certain special vegetable. But my memory isn't what it used to be. I can't recall exactly what the steed so desired. But I think it's best if you search on the bookshelf over there if you want to find out any more. Oh, hi Carbink. Hello, you cute little thing. Anyway, let's go ahead and check this out. Alright, what should I read? The King's Proud Steed should probably be a good one. The horse Pokemon gave over its power to serve the king and carry hither and thither. The two even became one for a time, combining their strength to create a force in a single night. This proud steed has been a wild thing once, ravaging the village crops and causing much woe. But the king in all its greatness brought this fierce creature to heal and secure its loyalty. And for each among us who claimed the steed's hide was black as the midnight gloom in which ghosts appear, there's another who claimed it was white as a block of solid ice. None alive now say which is the truth. Alright, let's learn about the king itself. It was once a great Pokemon that brought abundance to our cold land. With a sweep of its right hand, the land would be blanketed in verdant grasses and blooms. With a sweep of its left hand, the fruit of the field would ripen and grow heavy. Its great crown of green gleaming, the king galloped across the land astride his proud steed. And then their footsteps buds would burst from the soil, and rich life was born across the region. And so he worshipped the Pokemon and paid it all due tribute as king. Alright, the Reigns of Unity. Through these reigns did the king send its power in order to tame and control its proud steed. The reigns, in fact, were made by the hands of the people, and thanks for the plenty brought by the king. These reigns bound not only the horse and the king to one another, they bound the people to the king as well. At the dawning of each new year, we must never forget to gift the king with this offering. Let the radiant flower and the mane of the steed be woven together to bind us all in faith. Let the secrets of this sacred art be passed from parent to child and to grandchild and never forgotten. Interesting. Hardy crops for the tundra. While carrots can be grown in the crown tundra, they have a rather unusual growing habit. When grown beneath the heaped snow, these hardy roots tend to develop into ice root carrots. When grown in tracts close to where many souls are laid to rest, shade root carrots will be your crop. Shade root carrots are a favorite treat for many ghost-type Pokemon, while ice-type Pokemon seem to delight in eating ice root carrots. According to old fairy tales, the seed that the King of Bountiful Harvest rode upon loved both of these varieties, or perhaps one or the other. Records seem to contradict one another, with some stories speaking of a white steed delighting in ice roots, and others mentioning a black steed devouring shade root carrots. Alright. Try to freezing to Snow Samba and tourism initiatives. I'm done reading. Alright. So, we have our information. And this is also where things will start to branch out, in a way. But, seems the king realized we found out something. Let's go meet with him. Just kind of quickly bolt on over. Hello, you cute little kingy. Alright, yes, you know I can't understand you, right? Oh, hey there, Chief. I had a feeling someone called me. Was it you? Huh? Human child, were you able to find something about my loyal steed? Actually, yes. You say you found out about something that my loyal steed could not resist. It's been so long since we rode together that I had completely forgotten. With this information, we may be able to lure my loyal steed to me yet. So tell me, what is it that my loyal steed would find so irresistible? Carrots. Oh, carrots, you say? Yes, I remember now, even back when we were together. It would leap at any chance to eat some kind of crop. It took everything I had to restrain it. Looking back, the crop must have been carrots. I am in your debt, human child. What we must do now is clear. If we are able to find carrots somewhere, it would be but a trifle to lure my loyal steed back to me. I wonder, do the humans of the village grow any carrots? If we could have obtained even a single seed, I could grow a carrot from it myself. By the stars, you say you have the carrot seeds? That strange bag contains the seeds of carrots? You humans never stop adapting and evolving. I am constantly amazed by your ingenuity. Really? And yet, the fields of this village simply won't do. They're not suited for growing carrots. If we could find rich soil, I could use my powers to grow the crops we needed. Now, where might we find soil suited for growing these crops in this tundra of mine? Well, there's one. I see 2 spots that might suit our needs. One is in a field covered in pristine snow. Another spot is in a field by gravestones where those who moved on were laid to rest. Either of those locations should allow me to use my powers and grow the carrots we need. Please, I ask you, choose the field and plant those seeds. What? What in the... I seem to be getting in the habit of falling asleep outside. Guess it goes to show that holding down the fort isn't all that easy. You take care of yourself, Chief. Don't overdo it. So, yeah. Depending on the 2 fields... Yep. Depending on the 2 fields we choose, we will either encounter a pitch black Pokemon or a pitch white Pokemon. Or a pure white Pokemon. Nanny? Sing that song about the King Steed Pokemon? Oh, of course, my dear. I'd love to. Ice root carrots cold as ice, munched up by the bully in white. Shade root carrots dark as gloom, crunched up by the bully with a ghostly gloom. Now you make sure that you have veggies too, just like the Pokemon in the song. Yes, Nan. Seriously, there's a rhyme for that? That's kinda dumb. But yeah, if we go ahead and take a look at the map, which I actually haven't done since we've gotten here, there's an area near Snowside Slope, or an area in the old cemetery. Now, depending on these, as I was saying, you'll either get a Ghost-type Pokemon to appear, or an Ice-type Pokemon to appear. And, to be honest, I prefer the Ghost-type, and it's actually closer. So that's where we're going to be going. Mainly because Ghost-type's actually one of my favorite types, to be quite honest. Ice-type, while I'm not opposed to, I just wish it didn't have so many weaknesses. If it had literally one less weakness, it'd be a much better type in my opinion. Also, if freezing was a bit more reliable. But, as we can see, there's a bit of an old cemetery around here. Not that far away from the actual town. You can find a few ghost Pokemon here. Oh. And let's see. Ooh, a fancy apple. Thank you. Ah, here we go. One of the fields Calrex told you about. Yes, let's go ahead and plant the seed here. Oh! I forgot this happened. I see you have reached one of the fields. If you plant the seeds in this field, shade root carrots will grow. It's been so long that my memory is hazy, but I believe that my loyal steed would often partake in this sort of vegetable. If shade root carrots were what my steed preferred, it must have been ghost type, mustn't it? It's the most vexing thing that I can't recall. I suppose we will see. But I will ask once more, are you sure you want Are you sure this is a field in which you want to plant the seeds? Yes, I'm sure. Very well, then I ask you to plant the seeds. Dig, dig, dig. Alrighty. Yeah, very good, very good. You must have an able hand for working with soil. Now then, it's time I did my part. Let me show you my powers. Oh my. Rumble? Doink! You planted so many seeds, and yet my powers could only get one to grow. To think that I had fallen so low, it truly breaks my heart. But soon it will be time to bid my sorrow farewell. Now, human child, I must ask you to pull that shade root carrot free with all your might. Really? Just one? You really did lose your stride. 1, 2, and pull. Dang, this thing's got a long root. Produced by the King of Bountiful Harvests below its... Produced at the King of Bountiful Harvests below seed like to eat. Grew in a gloomy field. Well done, human child. The carrot will be the key to luring my loyal steed back to me. Now all I need are the reins of unity. They will amplify my power, letting me ride my loyal steed with ease. But I doubt I shall ever get another set from the humans in the village. Oh my. What? Spectral, my loyal steed! Is it truly you? That glossy black pelt, that rough, violent gallop. Oh, it has not changed from the day we first met. Oh, how this brings back memories. It's my belief that while my steed picked up on the scent of the carrot, it could not determine where the scent was coming from. Judging from the direction it ran off in, it must be headed to the village in an attempt to pillage carrots there. If that's true, then Freezington is in danger. Human child, we must make haste. Oh my. You might want to pick up the pace there, Kingy. Alright. It lured Spectral out, but it ran off towards Freezington. Well, we better make our way out there. So yeah, if you go for the Ice Root Carrot, you get a different Pokemon. I believe it's called Glostrier? Glostrier, I believe is the pronunciation. I don't know exactly, but I'll put a picture up of the Pokemon in question. It's not a bad Pokemon. I like the design of it, but I like Spectral more because, again, ghost types. But anyway, let's hurry up back to the village. We can't keep them waiting. Oh boy. Ooh, this horse is not happy. Stop! Alrighty. We gotta fight with this fella. It's a pretty Pokemon in my opinion. Spectral is after your Shade Root Carrot. Well, we can't let it have it. So let's go for a Sludge Bomb. Hex, ooh. Nice! Poison it! Alright. Lorenz, let's do a Giga Drain. Ow! You suck. I do find this thing's hooves to be kind of weird. It's kind of like it was half rendered or something, but that's just the spooky thing that they're going for. Oh, well, 2-turn knockout. Way to go, Lorenz. And Morgan's level 70 now. Eek! Hmm? Oh boy, that lady was almost trampled to death. Not joking, by the way. Horses can kill relatively easily. Are you alright? Yes. I feel like something stepped in to save me. Tufted black mane hair. Hair that belonged to the king of bountiful harvest, beloved Steed Spectral. Its hair is very smooth to the touch. Oh, kind visitor, how could I possibly thank you enough for saving the people of this village? I had no idea such a vicious Pokemon still existed in the tundra. Why, it reminded me of that Pokemon in the fairy tales, the loyal steed of the king. Ah, but no doubt I am overthinking things. What's that you have there? Is that a tuft of black mane hair? In the fairy tales, it is said that by weaving the hair of the loyal steed together with a radiant blossom grown by the king, it is possible to create the reins of unity, which link the king with its steed. In fact, it was my own ancestors who used to weave the reins of unity, following an ancient tradition passed down over many years. Of course, I myself have never seen any kind of radiant flower, and the method of making the reins has also been lost to time. In any case, we can't spend all day musing over fairy tales. I must make plans and preparations, as that Pokemon could well decide to pay us another visit after all. Thank you very much for your help, kind traveler. No problem. Seriously, no one's seeing this? I feel like half the time I'm tripping on balls when I'm around this Pokemon. More so than Peony is. But, yeah. We've got some more information about Spectral and, well, the reins in which we can possibly tame the Pokemon. And of course, we have to talk with the king over there, but I think we'll go ahead and do that in the next episode. So, until then, this has been Rei Moonwuff, signing out. Later, guys, and have a good day.